Onto this story now. Police have come under fire for allegedly using or abusing blue light protocol. Now, the procedure implemented back in 2013 in a bid to fight against criminals using blue light is now said to be putting motorists' lives at risk. Some Tshwane officials are now under investigation following CCTV footage showing them violently handling a woman. Now, the woman allegedly did not stop for them in a poorly lit area and opted to stop at a garage. For more on this, I'm joined by Howard Dembovsky. He's the chairperson of the Justice Project South Africa. Mr. Dembovsky, thank you very much for your time. Explain to us first, going back to that incident of that lady, the video went viral on social media. What should she have done? Was she wrong by opting not to stop in a poorly lit area and saying, I will stop at a petrol station?
I think that first what we have to do is draw the distinction between what the law says and practical South Africa. The law says that a traffic officer in uniform may stop any motorist at any time of the day or night with or without reason. So it is not a requirement of our law that a traffic officer or a police person has any reasonable cause to stop you, as we saw in a second video that actually emerged where a lady followed the protocol that was developed in 2013 to the letter and still got told, next time we'll shoot you, by the police. Now, this is a big problem, what we've seen is that people who have been following it have been increasingly getting abused. There's been incidents where people have been manhandled, that's one thing. Yeah. There have been incidents where people have been given a mouthful. That's also one thing.
There are also
but there's an incidents where people have been killed.
Indeed, and they stopped by people pretending to be police officers.
Correct, and by people who are police. So the difficulty is this, that the protocol was developed in the first place because of the ease of access of police paraphernalia. And when I say police paraphernalia, I'm not just talking about blue lights. I'm talking about full-on police uniforms and flak jackets, and in fact even marked police cars. These are all things that are available to the criminal syndicates that are out there, and it's a widely publicized fact. The South African Police Service impounded what looked like a flying squad response vehicle. It was a VW Golf, marked out as a police car.
As an organization, yes, you are entitled to have an opinion, to express an opinion on this. On this specific incident,
yes,
what do you think should happen to those police officers? Yes, there's a court process, we understood, that is underway now, but what do you think should happen?
Well, let me put it frankly. In 2013, when this protocol was developed, it was endorsed by the Road Traffic Management Corporation. The Road Traffic Management Corporation's mandate by law is to coordinate traffic law enforcement. It is our view that it should have filtered this protocol right down to the ground, to the men and women on the ground. If they are unaware of it, you can't expect them reasonably to abide by that. That's the first thing, okay? If they are aware of it and then they decide to go against it, that's a different thing, and disciplinary measures must be taken.
Now, the understanding is that there's going to be a review of this blue light protocol. When is that going to happen, and what are the likely changes?
It's already been reviewed. I can't reveal what the changes are, but one of them is not to go to a police station. Okay, because unfortunately that's where a lot of incidents of abuse have actually taken place, and there are no CCTV cameras at police stations. So that's one of them, but I'm not going to go into full details. We're engaging with stakeholders, including the Ministry of Police.
When are the likely revelations then?
Well, we're hoping sometime early in January, but I think we need to make this clear, that the protocol needs to be filtered down from the very, very top now. It needs to come from the Ministry of Police. This is how you are going to behave. Yes, the law says you may stop anyone, anytime, without any reasonable suspicion. However, we need to stop living in our worlds where our politicians are ferried around in people with black suits, with black cars, with blue flashing lights and guns, and we are not. And we have a reality that we face, that there are both bogus police and real police who will abuse us.
Howard Dembovsky, thank you very much for your time.